got touching. Alright, two touching. Nice popping. That one's coming out now.
You've been summoned by the council.
Alright, we got a seed unboxing today from the good fellows at Humboldt Seeds. I must say, they really came through for me on this package. I put in a request to get it shipped to me as fast as possible. Short story, fast. I got rid of that clone that was completely bug infested. That was a Humboldt Seed blueberry muffin that I bought from, you know, the main dispensary people, right? So actually the guy who sells to the main dispensary people, I later found out, but still the same stuff. Totally bug infested. So I need to just grow it by the seed, you know what I mean? So I wanted to get the blueberry muffins, had to get the blueberry muffins. So wasn't going to go about getting a whole new clone that was just going to be bug for, you know, whatever again. So I did open it. I did not look in it. I removed the paperwork so I wouldn't have to redo this. So I'm just going to, you know, reach in and just pull everything out. Feels like I got a bunch of different things in here. And okay, so let's go for the first one. We got of course, blueberry muffin. $10 beans. See if I can get a little focus on here. They look really well. They look nice. I like them. So I'm going to be popping 4 of these, getting them out as soon as possible, and I'll be putting these on the just right out in the sun, you know what I mean? It's just going to you know, give it a little shade. You know, I won't burn the hell out of it, but this is going to be an outdoor one right here. Now I really wanted this because of the terpenes, the flavor, and it is mold resistant, which is very good to have something like that. So now I guess we got a freebie. They always say a pheno hunted seed. What do we get? BBC times vanilla frosting foam. Humboldt. So it's got this little like slap in there, where it's like this woman. Let's get this thing open. Kind of cool. It says with every order of $100 or more, whatever it was, you get a 10-pack. You get that. This would be my first time buying seeds from anyone. I just won them, contests and stuff, free seed, but I never purchased any seed. This is my first purchase, which is kind of cool. And let's check out the beans over here. I guess it is 3 of them. That's kind of cool. That was just going to be 1, but we got 3. Yeah, it's going to be fucking looking at my fingerprints now. You guys ever hear that creepy thing now? They say don't show your fingerprints because AI gets it. Well, I guess I have no warrants or anything like that, so no need to fear, but just a little creepy. They're looking great in there. Looking good. Fem beans. Then let's look at this. I wonder if I should try growing one of these. So they're little pheno hunted femmes. They must have pheno hunted and bred something, and they give you these. I guess it's got no name. BBC. Well, I don't think we're talking about the British Broadcasting Network when we're talking about that, or maybe I'm wrong about what the heck BBC means, but crossed with vanilla frosting. I love vanilla, so should be a delicious strain. BBC, I expect something like big, you know what I mean? big colors or something. So let's look at the back. The signature strain. Look at that purple panty dropper. Razzleberry. See, for the medical benefits, energizing, that's good. 2010. See, you got them 2010 strains still doing good. Yeah, it's not for human consumption. So, there you go. There's my QR code, which is probably stupid to show. There we go. So, now, I would guess I'm just going to be popping these. I'm not really going to be testing the quality of the pop. Humboldt is a true and valid company. So whatever happens to these seeds, Humboldt is not to blame, because I just can't help myself, and I've got to use the electrostatic ball on my seeds. And now I'll probably add this to the video. I'm not going to cook them that long, but I'm going to, pick one up, press it against here, let the static hit it, and then put it down. Do that to each one, just to give it a little static boost, So, again, if these seeds end up, like, frying and getting screwed up and, like, they look a mess, it's definitely not Humboldt's fault. I'm going to be using the static electro ball on it. And now, you might ask yourself, why would I stress out a seedling like this? I believe it creates a stronger, more potent flavor and terpene profile in the end. And I've done it before, and I've done it without doing it, and now I'm convinced. I'm convinced now, after like the length of time I've been growing, that this does make a difference. And even in the small clone plants, I don't know. Do you start to seed off, or can you do it to clones that already you've experienced it? I don't know, but I know one thing. Though when you add this to the mix with that, like, dude, it just, I don't know. I'm not saying it increased potency, but it definitely makes it more terpene, maybe. I don't know. I just get a better result. So, crazy, not crazy, mythical, true, false, you know what I mean? I don't know, don't care. I just know I'm just going to do it because I like doing it. So, we'll see how these handle it. And, again, I can just pop 4 more if I do it. It's just going to be a quick one. And, I'll probably just put this up on there. I'll show you, I guess, the process. Alright, here are the beans. Not bad looking, too. These nice looking beans. See if I can brighten it up. It's always too dark. Kind of lighten it up. Okay, so that's where I'm looking here. It's a nice little one there. Ooh, you see that? What's going on with this thing? I wonder if this is, see how they're jumping like that? It seems like they got a nice little static charge to them. So you know what? I wonder if I should even, this. Let me just make sure this isn't magnetic. Alright, we got a staple there. Let's see if this lifts the staple up. Not even slightly. These are a nicely statically charged seed, which is very good. That's exactly what you want. But you know what? I'm gonna boost it. Let's see. See, now that that's discharging stack. I don't even know what it is doing. Let's see. Now, do I go for big or do I go for small? I've had some good stuff from the small ones. I'll take that one. And maybe they just roll weird. I don't know. That cluster there. Kind of want to add that bean. And not that any of the beans look bad. They all look absolutely great. Stuck to the side of the slap or something. Oh. Alright, so that's why I'll go for those. Let's just move these out of the way. Oh, shit. Alright, whatever. Let's see if I can get these back in this. Or at least move them to another direction over there. Alright, got those out of the way. We got the 4 beans there. Alright, we're going to be turning this puppy on. Like that. So I'm just going to use my right hand. And I'm going to be turning this on, and we're just going to do a quick little zap, zap, zap. Get the stack in it, and put them down, and let her rest. And as you see here, I actually have some copper tape under there. And then over that, I've got this kind of like Flex Fix metal tape. Over that, it's like HVAC duct tape with covering some copper tape. And that's to bring out the electrical field and stack to the outside too. So it's not just like through glass. It actually makes it more powerful and stackly out on the outside. It's pretty crazy, but it you know, it doesn't hurt or anything. So there we go. First seed. And it's just going to be in my hands, and my skin's going to touch, and the seed's just going to be in my fingers. Here we got touching. Alright, 1. Seed is touching. 2. 3. And 4. Okay. We got that completed. And there you got the seeds right there. They got a little bit of stack burst into them. More than they would normally get. And there we go. And now what I find with this is it's gotten stubborn seeds to pop before doing this method. And it's also I've noticed like other seeds that I've done with it, like the weed just gets extra like chirpy, and I don't know, something about the growth of it I like. So to his own, we'll see. Again, this doesn't reflect anything on Humboldt Seed. So if I fried the seed or did whatever, that's on me, you know what I mean? So won't be judging these by anything, you know. And we got some untouched ones that I have not done it to, so we'll see. I have good feeling that these seeds can handle the electricity. Again, yeah, we got the blueberry muffin. Okay, we got a seed update. I had them soaking in this water overnight. All floaters, even you shake it up, they won't sink. So I'm gonna take them out of this. The next phase, just a solo cup with some distilled water in it, and then I'm going to. I think I'm gonna scuff the side of the seed. Let me just pull it back a little bit. Scuff the side of the seed. And maybe I'll turn up the brightness, and then show you guys. Maybe I won't show you guys that. Well, it's kind of simple. I'm just gonna take some very fine grit sandpaper and just scuff the sides, just to make sure there's no you know, sometimes seeds can get this protective layer over it, and it actually like repels the water. So I'm not seeing any cracking on these puppies yet, but you know, it's still early, and there actually may be a cracked one. I just have to get the right angle to see it. But they're now going into a paper towel method, which I'll show you next. So I have this paper towel on my Xbox. Yeah, it's a Hitman video game, not part of this video, but I've got it on top of the thing, you know, just to build up some little sweat and to warm it up. Now I don't have a heat pad on me right now, but the Xbox, you can check it with a whatchamacallit, one of those heat thermometers, and you can get the right temperature on this puppy. If you need to add a little heat, I like to get mine cooking a little bit like this and get it steamy before I put my seed in, and then get the environment going. So we got it right here, and they'll stay in here, and I might change the paper towel or keep the paper towel depending upon if I see any sometimes the seeds, they have the striping, and it's this plant-like material that can break off. That can kind of sometimes in moist environments cause a little mold or something like that to grow. So I didn't scrub these seeds, I just kind of put them in. So we'll be probably changing her out just in case there's fine particles of any seed shell, especially once I'm sanding these. Just a slight scuff. So here's how I do it. I'll show you this. And now it's running a little hot now. That's 95, but if I go over here, we're in the high 80s. Usually it's around 80, but keeping it warm. I got the paper towel method. Now I'll pull this puppy out and we'll show you. So let's see if I can actually show you guys this. It'll be a little difficult. I've never done an angle like this before, but every one of them popped. What the heck? I'm just going to open her up, I guess. So here we have it. Every single one of them is popped. I don't know why this wants to record like that. This light just does not want to doesn't want to do it, but sorry for the dark video. Nice popping. That one's coming out now. I guess it's good to give it a little air, you know what I mean? And I gotta get back into the warmth. And I'm gonna wait till they fully popped out and I've got a full plant in there. That one's just about ready. So there we have it. I may just end it here because from here on I just stick it in a little seed starting soil, and from there on stick a little thing over it, like saran wrap, and then she'll do her thing. Now don't want to let her get too cold, so I'm gonna end it.